Hi all, Bill Greenberg with PhoneScholar.com. Today is Wednesday, July 7th, 2010, and here's a brief summary of what's on the website today. 2 Twilight-themed apps for tweens in time for Eclipse. And I put this on only because this is very popular right now. There's 2 brand new apps in the iTunes store that I put links on the website for both of them to go directly to. One is free, and that's called the Twilight Saga-Eclipse movie game. And basically it's a quiz app based on the movie, so they do recommend that you see the movie before you go ahead and play this. And of course it's a free app, so you go to the movie, and on your way out you download the app. What the heck? And then the next one is the Twilight Saga Memory Quest, and that's $2.99. And it's kind of like a Jewel Quest game where you move the jewels around and it has all the people on there. So take a look at that. Hopefully you'll enjoy those. T-Mobile Charms with Motorola Social Phone. The Motorola is coming out with the new Charm, which is going to be exclusively for T-Mobile. They just announced it. It's going to be out later this summer. Hopefully I'll have a video review on it within the next few weeks, months, years, whenever they put that out. Basically, it is an Android 2.1 phone with the Motorola Blur. And for those of you who don't know exactly what Motorola Blur is, I also put a link to the Motorola Blur website so you can look it up. But basically, it's a social... it's a system that opens all the applications at once, so you don't have to go through all the logons and the websites and everything. Pushes all the information and syncs it, so if you take a picture, you can put it on all your social network and stuff like that, and just kind of links them all together on the phone while you're working with it. So basically that's the whole concept behind Moto Blur. But you can get a better explanation and check out the link going to there, and then there's a demo on the Motorola website. Back to the phone. It's an Android 2.1, like I said, with Motorola Blur. It's kind of in a BlackBerry form, but it is a touchscreen smartphone, which is really cool. It also has the backtrack, like the back flip on it, which is the touchpad on the back of the phone behind this screen, so you could use that way too. Back navigation touchscreen pad. And it also has a 2.8-inch screen with the full QWERTY keyboard, 3-megapixel camera. It does have Wi-Fi and Adobe Flash support. So this is kind of targeting the audience that the Kin was going after, which of course the Kin was just killed, but this is also a smartphone with a full touchscreen. So obviously it's going to offer a lot more appeal, and hopefully they didn't announce a price, so hopefully it'll be at a real good price, and again through T-Mobile, so the network's working real well right now. Lastly, Apple battles frauds in iTunes, and I guess there's been a rash of things, and it started with that programmer, Thwat Win, that was a comic book. He developed comic book apps for Apple and then breached customers' accounts through the iTunes, got their credit cards, and then bought his apps with their credit cards, and which made his apps like the top 40 out of 42. And once all that was found out, obviously they pulled all his apps and kept him, he's no longer allowed on there. Of course, these hackers are extremely intelligent, so he may find another go around or somebody else's name or something to use. So we'll see what happens with that. There was a lady named Pam Quim who got a call from her Visa card company asking her if she spent $7,000 on iPad apps, and she doesn't even own an iPad. But they do speculate that it came from the fact that she did have an iTunes account, and that's where the information came to get those, and she was very upset about the fact that she got a call from Visa, not Apple. And in fact, when she contacted Apple, Apple told her to go ahead and contact her bank and to delete her account. So that's part of the situations. Now Apple is claiming that it's only about a few hundred people out of 150 million iTunes users, but supposedly they are looking at their security systems. Of course, they're admitting to nothing as usual, but hopefully that'll get resolved real quick. So keep an eye out for that. If you have an iTunes account with your credit card on there, keep an eye out for that, please. Under categories, under the Kobo communication, Kobo has released, Borders has launched, I apologize, Borders has launched their ebook store, and I did put the link again in the story, and there's also a nice little commercial for the Kobo. If you don't know how the Kobo works or what the Kobo e-reader is, it's on there. The store immediately comes with about 1.5 million titles, so check it out if you're into Kobo or into Borders, because they also have iPhone and iPad downloads for that also through their Borders ebook online, and again there's a link for it. And then secondly, under the Sony e-reader category, Sony following suit cuts cuts prices of its e-readers. And basically its high-end daily edition e-reader it cut from $349 to $299, and its entry level they cut from $169 to $149. So again, the wars are going to be continuing. They all offer a lot of the same things. If you want to read more about the actual Sony e-reader, it's in the article and what it offers. Go ahead and check that out. And for the full story of all of these, please go to www.phonescholar.com. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow.